Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabi got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my nose.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside where soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin'. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominence. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Friday, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got it made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real. Backstage.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, soup solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Bass up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think? Boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy? Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on his Glock and call it Young Bay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't about who got this gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and speak, you will never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I just wanna see my enemies fall. Yeah. Hey, look, I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Trying to build my own city, homie. Enough room to put my niggas on it. Then start a couple business on it. Fuck any heathen never shitting on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my rear view. Gold rolls what I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes and all you fuck niggas that's gon' hate. Daily pray to God don't catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas, they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Don't get up out of bounds, homie. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like I'm fed from the drum. Look, don't make me make the reaper rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you rock blue. And I was Sue Woo from the Fruittown crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that brotherhood is a weapon. Build another zone, get protected. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Tetris. Woo. Know that truth, it give you chills, don't it? Steady ringing in your ears, won't it? If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s where they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Yeah. To all them children that grew up with parents strung out on drugs. Yeah. I just wanna bow. Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Man, to the brother that had a real and she left him for whatever reason. Yeah. I just wanna bow. I hope you do too. And to the sister, you know what I'm saying, that had that nigga leave her. Yeah, yeah. Nigga, I just wanna bow. To my niggas that's locked up. I hope you do too. Man, I hope you niggas see the light of day. Yeah, I just wanna bow. Yeah, I just wanna
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that. Give me some. Give me a. Go to walk. Grab me a walk. All right, all right, all right, all right. Clap, clap, clap it up. Yeah, yeah. Welcome, welcome. You understand? This is the I.S.U.P.K. Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Got our one West, Hunter and Fisher, Hall, New York, under command YAHANNA. And you know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Thursday, Thursday, Thursday. You understand? And welcome, all right, to another class. You understand? And today it is going to be not this one, the feast of Hanukkah. All right, the feast of Hanukkah. You understand? And we are going to go into the history of that. You understand? We have a very exciting and very educational class. You understand? Okay, and I promise you, most likely you have never heard of this story, never heard of this feast. You understand? Because this is something that the church does not teach. Something that church does not teach. But granted, it is in the Bible. It is in the Bible, all throughout the Bible. You understand? It is also a very important part of history. You understand? In the Israelite culture. You understand? In the culture of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. You understand? Very important piece of history that highlights the pride of the Israelites, that highlights the oppression that they've gone through, and the strength that they have. You understand? Also the power that they possess under the Most High. You understand? When it comes to following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You understand? Having really being able to quote unquote tap into that power, and also just understand that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? He is an absolute devil. You understand? He is vile. He is absolutely evil. You understand? And he will do anything to keep you from your Most High power. All right. We're going to highlight parts of a story with that. You understand? Tonight we will be throughout the Apocrypha. You understand? We also tap into the New Testament and also the Old Testament. All right, showing you how the verses and the stories will coincide with each other. Okay, so for those who are in the truth, you have heard of this story again. This is the Feast of Hanukkah. You understand, or also known as the Feast of Dedication. The Feast of Dedication. Understand, where you will hear about how the Israelites regained the temple. You understand, from their oppressors. All right, and rededicated it back to the Most High. All right, but of course, before we get into that, the story of the temple, there's a very powerful story that we have to highlight. You understand, that can give us some context, but also give us encouragement, and also again showing you just how vile the oppressor is, and also what it takes to gain the kingdom. You understand? What it takes to gain the kingdom, what it really takes to serve Christ, to serve the Lord. You understand? Christians love to sing their gospel songs. They'll do what God says that they want them to do. I'll go where you want me to go. I'll say what you want me to say. You understand? But when the stuff hits the fan, when the rubber hits the road, you understand, when it's really go time, are you really willing to uphold the promises that you made to the Most High? You understand? Are you able to keep those words, or will you have to eat them? All right. So, with that being said, let's get to it. All right. So, if we could, Matzah. We have a sword with us. A sword. Okay. Also, would we put the link in the chat? Okay. No sweat. All right. I'm not gonna put the link in the chat. Okay. Cool beans. So now, if you're following, you have your sword. All right. Let's turn to the book of Second Maccabees. Second Maccabees. All right. And we have a lot to talk about. We also need the Apocrypha as well. Okay. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. Okay. So we're going to move on kind of quickly. All right. But of course, if we move too fast, please let us know. All right. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. So okay, again, we are in the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7. Chapter 7. Okay, we're going to start off at verse 1. All right, highlighting what it really takes to serve the Most High, to serve Christ. All right, and not as the Christian church portrays. All right, Most High in Christ. So let's get started. All right. So the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 1. All right. Also, if you can hear me clearly, if you can hear me clearly online, please give me a 144. 144 if you hear me clearly. All right. Most High in Christ. All right. I'll go ahead and read until we get a reader. All right. So the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 1. And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. Excellent. All right. We're going to use that and a microphone. All right. Verse 2. But none of them that spake first said thus, what wouldst thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. All right. Now, just listen to that. They are ready to die. Now, as Christians, when people were in the world, when you would say that, you understand that that you love God so much, that you love Jesus, but now are you willing to die for him? Are you willing to die for him? As the Christian church says that Christ wanted to die for you because he loved you. He was so in love with you. You understand? But of course, now we have learned that there is a different context when it comes to really loving Christ and loving the Most High. You understand? To serve, because in order to really serve, of course, you have to follow the law, statutes, and commands. You have to keep the law. All right. And now, the oppressor knows this. Your oppressor wants you to not follow the law. He wants you to break it. Why? Because now you will be serving him, and you will not be in tune with your Most High power. All right. Let's read on. All right. But one of them that spake said thus, what wouldst thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die and ready to transgress the laws of our fathers. Rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. Then the king, being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot, which forthwith, being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the utmost parts of his body, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. You see this. You see just how vile and evil the oppressor is. When he just for him to serve him. If you don't serve him, if you want to choose to serve the Most High, you understand? This is what he's willing to do for you, to do to you. But now, are you willing to go through this for the Most High, for Christ? You understand? To gain the kingdom, right? Read it on. Now, when he was thus maimed in all his members, that means that his feet were cut off by his ankles. You understand? Legs cut off by the knees, thighs. You understand? His elbows, his arms from the shoulders. This man was butchered. This man's butchered, and he's an Israelite. He is butchered by the oppressor because he won't serve the oppressor. You understand? Keep going. Now, when he was thus maimed in all his members, and commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire and to be fried in the pan. You understand? And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed. You understand? Now that means the brothers were able to smell his body. They were able to smell it, you understand? And they still had to be content with this. You understand? And now, and having to make a choice, you understand, to serve God or to serve the oppressor, right? Continuing on, they extorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus. Now, just real quick, if you had said in my classes before, you understand, you know that I love definitions. All right. So if we could, what is the definition of exhort? Exhort. You understand? What does it mean to exhort? All right. Do we have that? What does it mean to exhort? All right. Go ahead.
Exhort, EXHORT.
Yes.
Strongly encourage or urge to do something.
Okay, very good. So now strongly encourage, right? So and I have to urge, to advise, or caution earnestly, admonish urgently. You understand? So now, let's look at that last part. They exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully. You understand? They saw that death was at their door. You understand? And they encouraged one another to keep the law. You understand? To die manfully. All right. Now, when you see that verse, to die manfully, you understand? That means that you're gonna die with honor. You understand? As a man, you're going to keep your manhood. All right. Now we are in the city of Atlanta. You understand? Where now, just a sidebar, in order for you to put on your dating profile to meet a woman, you especially have to let them know that you are a straight man. You're a straight man. Why? Because the alternative lifestyle has taken over Atlanta and in a lot of other cities, right? But now, why is that? That spirit has taken over a lot of men. You understand? Because they will get rid of their manhood, you understand, in order to be rich. They are willing to serve another God. They don't want to serve their true living God. You understand? They will sell themselves out. But here, we see in the verse that these sons here are offered death. They are threatened with death, but they're still encouraging one another to die manfully. Hold on to your manhood. Hold on to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Right? Continuing on. Saying thus, the Lord God looketh upon us, and in truth have comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. Right? Now, also, when we see this verse, it says to die manfully, to be encouraged, just as Moses. All right. If we can, just real quick, and again, we do have to move kind of quickly. We can look at the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 28, real quick. All right. Now, granted, this story here, if I'm correct, is before the coming of Christ, right? Before Christ came. But now here we have in Matthew 10 and 28, it reads, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Understand? These are some of the scriptures that we have to hold on to, that we have to remember. Understand? When it comes to the oppression, right? And you see in this story that these sons were living that. These sons were not afraid of somebody who would threaten to kill their body. Why? Because they knew that this oppressor could not kill their soul. right? Let's go back to 2nd Maccabees chapter 7. Continuing on. Book of 2nd Maccabees chapter 7, verse 7. So when the first was dead after this number, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock, right? They brought the second one as an example, okay, to laugh at him as well. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, understand? They mean that they slowly scalped this man, right? They pulled the skin and his hair off, all right? They asked him, "Wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of the body?" Right? So now they're willing to do this. They're willing to butcher these. They're willing to butcher these men like animals. You understand? Just to make them serve their God. You see how evil and vile the oppressor is. And this is why we can't. This is why we cannot love our oppressor. Cannot give respect to our oppressor. You understand? You can't side with him. You can't try to find peace within your oppressor, because your oppressor is not about peace. He will only offer you peace so that he can cut you in pieces. You understand? That's the only reason he'll offer you peace. All right? So that you can serve him. All right? And again, keep you from your most high power. Right? Continuing on. But, verse 8. But he answered in his own language and said, "No." All right. And now when he says that he answered in his own language, remember these are Israelites. These are Israelites who are unfortunately under the Greek captivity. Right. And then when he said in his own language, he told them la you understand? Like he was strong enough to say it to speak to them in his language. You understand? Said no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order as the former did. Right? Now just think about how committed you have to be to the Most High. You understand? How brave you have to be after you've seen what just happened to your brother, and you're willing to go through the same thing. Go ahead.
This seems like how they were torturing them like people that are prisoners of war.
Yes.
Not even just because they didn't want to eat pork, but
yes.
Like they were in a war with them.
Right. Very good. That's a very good point, sis. Yes, as prisoners of war. You understand? Because we have to understand that to quote a song from Officer Knock, there's a war going on outside. You understand? Like we are in constant war against our oppressor. We have enemies. You understand? We have enemies. Although you might not physically be in chains, you understand? You might not be physically in chains, but you are still under the captivity of the oppressor. You understand? You're still under his captivity, right? Why? Because what was an example of that? Why? Because you're the one who has to get up before dawn. You understand? To put in work for his business, right? You can't feed yourself, right? It's hard to own your own business. You understand? And then when you are working for the oppressor, why you are under his rules, you're under his rules, and he can get rid of your job whenever he wants. The King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws, under us like it unto everlasting life.
You understand? They knew. They understood. They understood reincarnation. You understand? They understood that this wasn't their best life to live, their one life to live. You understand? They understood that. All right. And again, just as the oppressor has the power to take their lives, they were not. They were more afraid of the Most High. They reverenced the Most High. You understand? The oppressor meant nothing to them. Right. And let's continue on. And after him was the third made a mocking stock. And when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully. You know, saying like he is, it's like he essentially volunteered. Okay, hey, I'm not gonna stay in the back of the line. You killed two of my brothers. I'm next. I'm ready. I'm ready to go just like them. You understand? I will do this for my Lord. You understand? My God, not your God, and not for you. You understand? And holding his hands forth manfully. You understand? Again, manhood, strength. You understand? Like willing to die to protect your family, and also to die for your faith. Die for your faith. You understand? Like America, there is no loyalty when it comes to religion. You understand? Like you can join any religion, whatever your emotion says, however you're feeling. You understand? However you're feeling. If you suddenly feel that that the Arab or the black man is God, even though it's not a black man's religion, you understand? You can be a Muslim. You understand? If you feel that meditation and saying thinking in a quiet space is the way to go, then you can join Buddhism. Water. Understand? And other religions, to however the wind takes you. All right. But to be an Israelite, you have to be born into that. You understand? This isn't just something that you just fly by and just join. You understand? This is who we are. This is who you are. Black man, Latino man, Native Indian man. Right? Let's keep it going. Verse 11. And said courageously, these I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them, and from him I hope to receive them again. You understand? Like this is glorious, right? Because he's saying if my hands were to make me break the laws of the Most High, then get rid of my hands. Get rid of them. I don't want them. Understand? Because I refuse to use these hands to uphold your laws and to break my God's laws. You understand? Keep going. He says, "For I hope to receive them again." All right. Again, showing how they believed in the reincarnation. They knew about it. All right. And now here's if we could, let's look at another precept for this. Let's go to Matthew. We go again to the book of Matthew. All right. But this time, chapter 16. All right. Do we have that? Are we ready?
Okay.
All right.
Book of Matthew, chapter 16, sir?
Yes.
Start at verse 1.
No. Matthew chapter 16, verse 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 25.
Mm-hmm. Let me get there too. Go ahead.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Wow.
And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Excellent. So now, for whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. You understand? So now, just think. Here we have the Maccabee boys, right? These sons. So now, if for them to, they are threatened with death, right? They're threatened with death. They're threatened with torture. But now the king say, hey, all you have to do is just eat our swine, eat our foods.
Right.
Right? But now for whosoever will save his life. So now, if those sons were to save their life by eating the swine, by following after the king's gods, then what would have happened? If they were to save their life, then they will what? The scripture says that they shall lose it.
Okay.
You're going to lose it. Why? Because now you're out of tune. You know what I'm saying? You are out of tune with your most high power. Right? So now you're not now the most high, his face, it will be away from you. And so he's not going to be looking after you now. Right? So that's how you lose your life. Right? So now you are out of the graces, you're out of the mercies of the most high. So now you are at the mercies of the oppressor.
Right.
Understand? And that's how you're going to lose your life. Right? That's essentially how you really lose your life, right? But now, what the next part says, and whosoever will
lose his life for my sake shall find it.
That's right. So whosoever will lose their life for my sake shall find it. Understand? The Maccabee brothers understood that. They understood that if they lost their life because they were serving the Most High, that they would find their life again. Right. They understood that, and this is something again that Christians do not understand. They do not understand this at all, because they can sing this all day. They will sing, "I will go where you want me to go. I'll say what you want me to say. I'll do what you want me to do." You understand? But now, if you tell them that, hey, to not eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, now you have a fight on your hands. You got a fight on your hands. And why is that? Why do we have a fight on our hands? Because of this story here. Is that this history here? Because people heard about this story in a sense that, and those they didn't want to lose their life for the Most High. You understand? They wanted to save their own lives. All right. But what happens? You wanted to save your own life. Now look where we are. We're still in captivity. After hundreds upon hundreds of years, we're still in captivity under our oppressors. All right? Most High Christ. All right, now let's get back to the Maccabee story, if we could. And Salakia sisters, looks like we got most of the food here, so maybe in another 15 minutes we can start serving food. The water sisters. Okay. Very good, very good. So now, starting back off, let's see. We good to read?
All
right, very good. Second Maccabees chapter 7, verse 11.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 7.
Second Maccabees.
Oh, Salakia. Second Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 11. This is the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7, book 11, verse 11. And said, Salakia, courageously.
There you go.
These I had from heaven, and for his laws I despise them.
Right.
And from him I hope to receive them again.
Okay. Keep going.
Salakia.
Yes, keep going.
Verse 12. In so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pain.
That's right. So now, the king, he hears this, and the king, insomuch and the king, and they marveled at the man's courage. They marveled at it. It's outstanding to them. In a sense, like, wow. It's like, I'm standing right in front of you, and I'm threatening to cut your tongue out. I've just showed you, understand, how I will maul your brothers, and I will maul you too. You understand? as a prisoner of war, you understand? As a butcher, this is what I'm going to do to you if you don't serve me.
Right.
If you don't serve me, if you just and all they're asking for you is just to eat a little bit of swine. That's it. Just eat, just eat this pork chop. That's all you gotta do. You understand? Just eat this bacon. That's all you gotta do. That's it. But now, if you can't do it, this is what lies in front of you. You understand? And after I cut your tongue out, and after I cut off all your parts, you understand? While you're still alive, I'm going to put you in that cauldron, and I will burn you alive. That is just absolutely terrifying. It's terrifying, you understand? But it's also amazing to have that type of courage in front of an enemy like that. Right. To not be afraid. Because why? Why will we not fear the oppressor? And give me if you can, give me a UPK answer. Sis? Okay, very good. We have the Most High protecting us. Okay, but I want a UPK answer. Why will we, if we're threatened with something like this, our oppressor? But now we're not going to fear the oppressor. Why? Give me a UPK answer. Madana, sis. No cowards. I like that one. Give her a hand. Okay. That's all right. But there's something I'm looking for. There's something I'm looking for. There's something I'm looking for. You understand? Mama Sar. Oh, what? Now he wants to hit me with a precept. Okay, that's right. Good. Very nice. So now he did not give the spirit of fear. Very good. But there's one answer I'm really looking for. Sis, do you have it? Oh no, hold on. Sis, do you have it? Okay. Oh, god damn. That's not it, but I like that one too. Give her a hand. That's right. Because he said we don't fear him because the oppressor is the devil. All right. Most High in Christ. Okay. I'll give it one more shot. Okay. We don't have it. Okay. So now, again, this is a UPK answer. All right. So now, why don't we fear the oppressor? Because because the Father we fear. Yes. But I said a UPK answer though. Why? Because the Father we fear. Yes, but yes, the sister is correct because we only fear the Most High. That's right. The Father we fear. You understand? We don't fear the oppressor. All right. So now when he wants to threaten you with those type of situations, we don't fear that. We fear the Father. You understand? So now even though times now have kind of mellowed out, you understand? Like our oppressor is not as overtly vicious. You understand? He's not as outwardly vicious, but our oppressor still puts us in the kind of situations, you understand, that is to make our people want to serve him. You understand? So now when we're threatened to really bring it home, when we're threatened with our lights about to be turned off, you understand? The car payment is due, the rent's due. What are we going to do? You understand? Our oppressor puts us in a situation where brothers feel that they have to sell drugs. Brothers feel that they got to go out and rob somebody. You understand? Our oppressor puts our sisters in a position where they feel that they have to now, if they can't pay the bills, now they have to sell themselves. You understand? This is how our oppressor works. And he will put you in a position to make you believe that you have to sell yourself to get out. When really all you're doing is, when you want to sell yourself to get out, all you're doing is just buying in to the oppressor and his mentality and what he has for and what he wants for you, right? But getting back to the story for the Maccabee brothers understood this, and they didn't fear the oppressor; they feared the Father, right? Very good. Keep going.
Con. Verse 12. In so
Verse 13.
Slakia.
Mhm.
Verse 13.
Mhm.
Now, when this man was dead, also they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner.
Oh wow. Now here comes the fourth person, the fourth brother. Well, he's standing in line. Next.
All right.
Next. Who's ready to get that tongue cut off for their God? Who's ready to get cut up? Who's ready to be put in the cauldron for their God? Me. Just as my brother was, I will too. You understand? Keep going.
Con. Verse 14. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good, being put to death by men, to look for hope from God, to be praised up again by him.
To be raised up again.
Salakia, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
Ooh-wee. So now, again, he is facing absolute death, and a very harsh and painful death, and yet he has the courage to not only to not follow after the ways of the heathen, of his oppressor, right? But he also tells the oppressor of what's going to happen to him as a nation, right? Slaki, when he says how good it is, right? And he says to be raised up again by the Most High. But as for you, you're not going to have a resurrection of life. There's no going to be reincarnation for you, because there's going to come a time where you won't exist. It's going to be a time where you won't even be here on this planet. You understand? You will be absolutely erased from the face of the earth. You will be exterminated. And nobody's going to talk about you. Nobody's going to fear you anymore. You're not going to be a threat to anybody. Right? And if we could, let's go to that precept. Let's go to Obadiah. Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 10.
Okay. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
That's right. For thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. You understand? All the crimes that you committed against us, against our people, you understand? They're going to be brought forth right to you. You understand? Like, you're not going to be able to run from them anymore. You're not going to be able to hide from them. You understand? Shame shall cover thee. You understand? And when shame covers thee, you will finally have to take accountability for all the crimes that you have committed. All the crimes. Let's give the Most High a hand clap for that. You understand? He's going to have to face all that judgment. All right. And then after that, what's that last part?
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
That's right. And thou shalt be cut off forever. You understand? There's going to come a time where we're going to walk through our neighborhoods and we're not going to see any Edomites. You understand? I see you smiling, sis. That's right. That's very encouraging, ain't it? Doesn't that just sound good? Doesn't that sound good? But all we have to do is start with the small things. Start with the small things, you understand? Keep the laws. Keep the laws. Sis? That's right. Very good. That's right. So now, how you think that eating pork nowadays is such a small thing, but back then it was huge. You understand? Because now, if you didn't think of it like when you if you go to a friend's house, you go to family's house, right? And then they offer you food, even though you already ate what as a common courtesy, right? Or at least to show respect. What will you do? You have a little bite to eat, right? Now, this is what the oppressor is trying to do. Hey, have some of my food. I cook this up. Try some of this. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You can hold that. You understand? Now the oppressor just feels so absolutely disrespected. So disrespected. Now he wants to take your life. Now this is the kind of people, kind of nation that our leaders want us to serve. The kind of nation that our leaders want us to be friends with, to be at peace with. You can see the history. You see the history, you understand? Like, not eating pork could cost you your life back then. Could cost you your life. So now what do? We say, well, you know what? It's not so bad after all. It's not so bad. All you gotta do is throw a little bit of seasoning on that thing. You understand? I mean, yeah, it's the intestines of the pig. But all you gotta do is just what? All you gotta do is throw get some Dawn soap. I'm saying, just hear me out. Just hear me out. All you gotta do is just get some what? Get some Dawn soap or some Ajax, right? Get a little bit of bleach, okay? And after you let it soak in some hot water, right? And you get you some Lowry's, and maybe I'll get you some Tangent, right? It's not so bad. Come on. But you see what we have to go through for that? But now, because of the history, you understand? Now our people don't want to go through that. They rather just go ahead and side with the oppressor. You understand? Why? Because they fear the oppressor. They fear the oppressor. They respect the oppressor more than they fear their own God. All right? Let's keep reading.
Con. Salakia. Verse 16.
Yes, keep going.
Con. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 16.
Go with 15.
Con. Verse 15. Afterward, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of God. But abide a while, and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed.
That's right. We just read that in Obadiah. You understand? Like he's mangled. He is mangled. You understand? His bones are broken. You understand? Like he is an absolute sore sight for the eyes. You understand? It's hard to look at. Right? Yes. Let's go ahead, sister. Please, if you could go ahead. Let's start serving food. All right. But keep going.
Con. Verse 18. After him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, Be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things ourselves, having sinned against our God. Therefore, marvelous things are done unto us.
And see, this is incredible. You understand? Because these brothers understood the torment that they were going through. They understood the torment, right? Nowadays, what do we say before coming into the truth as Christians? Why is this always happening to black people? Why does it always happen to Latino people, Native Indian people? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nobody else on the earth.
Right.
Why is it always happening to us? Because we don't understand the scriptures. We don't know about the stories. You understand? It's not being taught to us. Christian church is the Christian church is not teaching this. If you ask them right now, why are black people on the bottom? They have no idea. Absolutely no idea. But again, these brothers knew. These brothers understood. Right? Keep going.
Con. Verse 19. But think not thou that takest in hand to strive against God, that thou shalt escape unpunished. But the monster was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she bare it with a good courage.
That's right.
Because of the hope that she had in the Lord.
That's right. Very good. Very good. Understand? Like, you can see, like, in this family had been taught well. This family had been taught well. You understand? This family knew. They were educated in the scriptures, the stories, right? And they followed them.
Right.
They followed them and they believed in them. You understand? And there was nothing that there was nothing that could shake their faith. All right. Very good. Very good. So now that's just one of the stories when it comes to Hanukkah. You understand? But now, if we can, I see we're on time, so we gotta move quick and such. So now, with that being said, how these brothers suffered so much turmoil, right?
Right.
Why would they be willing to suffer this kind of turmoil? Why would they be willing to go through this? Right?
Right.
Why? So now, if we can, let's go to the book of First Maccabees.
Okay.
The book of First Maccabees, right? Book of First Maccabees.
What chapter?
Let me see. Salakia. Book of First Maccabees, chapter 2.
Okay.
All right. And let's start us off at verse 15.
Okay. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 15. In the mean, while the king's officers, such as compelled the people to revolt, came into the city, Modin.
Okay, so now what is this real quick? Again, y'all know I love definitions. What does the word compel mean? What does it mean to compel? What does compel mean? All right, do we have it?
Khan.
All right. Go ahead. What do you have?
Force or oblige someone to do something.
Okay, to force or oblige someone to do something. Okay, I like that. All right, Matazah, what do you have?
Salakia, same thing, sir.
Same thing. Okay, very good, very good. Let's see. What do I have? See if I have anything different.
Oh, Salakia, I found something else.
Okay.
To bring about by the use of force or pressure.
Ah, I like that. By the use of force. By force. Okay. Very good. Let's get back to the scripture.
Okay. In the meanwhile, the king's officers, such as compelled the people to revolt, came
so now
into
trying
the
to force them.
Salakia.
No sweat. So now trying to force them to revolt. All right. Keep going.
Came into the city, Modin, to make them sacrifice.
Keep going.
And when many of Israel came unto them, Mattathias also and his sons came together.
Keep going.
Then answered the king's officers and said to Mattathias,
There you go.
on this wise, thou art a ruler and an honorable and great man in this city, and strengthened with sons and brethren.
Okay, so now Mattathias, you understand? He had a reputation. He had a reputation in the city.
Right.
Right? Okay. So now now here they come to, you know what I'm saying, give him nice compliments and such. Thou art a ruler, an honorable and great man in this city, strengthened with sons and brothers. You know what I'm saying? Try to pull his coattail if I could. Right? What'd say?
Slack, I was saying fatten them up, grease them up.
I like that. Yes. They want to fatten them up, grease them up. All right, keep going.
Verse 18. Now, therefore, came thou first.
Come thou.
And fulfill the king's commandment, like as all the heathen have done. Yea, and the men of Judah also, and such as remain at Jerusalem. So thou shalt, shalt thou and thy house be in the number of the king's friends, and thou and thy children shall be honored with silver and gold.
Okay, so now this man was of high esteem. He was very honorable. He had a good reputation. And saying he was seen as a leader amongst the people of Israel in that city. Right? So now they came to him, right? So like it. And then what they say, hey, do as the other heathen do. Right? Follow the king's commandments. Right? And then what they say? And they offered him what? Silver and gold and many other rewards. Right? Okay, so now remember that. You understand how if you want to save your own life, how you can lose it. Right?
Right.
But now if you lose your life for Christ's sake, you will find it. Always remember that. Keep going.
Verse 19. Then Mattathias answered and spake with a loud voice. Though all the nations that are under the king's domain obey him, and fall away everyone from the religion of their fathers, and give consent to his commandments.
Okay, so now, although the king, you understand, has a lot of power, and he rules over a lot of cities, a lot of countries, right? He got so much power that he can convince those people to leave their own heritage, right? They can leave their own heritage. What else? What did it say? And fall away everyone from the religion of their fathers. All right. So now when you fall away from the religion of your fathers, you will also leave the culture. You will leave your own culture. All right. We have a problem. Everything good? Okay. Keep going.
Verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
Ooh-wee. So now, remember the king's men approached him. You understand? The king's men approached him. Now, remember whenever the king's men approach you and such, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one or two. They come pretty deep. Right? And also the king's men are armed. Right. So now they also propose violence. And look what he said. He said, read that part again. Read that verse again.
Verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
So now, granted, we're in the Apocrypha, right? But now, reading this verse, in the Old Testament, what does this sound like when you hear? Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers. We've heard this verse many times. All right. Hey, and also you've probably seen it hanging on the wall at grandma's house. I saw it at my grandma's house. Believe it or not. I couldn't believe it either. All right. It's okay. So now It's like I don't know the actual verse. We can look it up. All right. I believe it's in Joshua. Aha. As what? You see? Okay, so now read it again. Read it again.
Verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
That's right. So now when you are approached with the king's men, you are approached by the oppressors. You understand? And they wanting you to follow after the king. You understand? Follow after their gods. All right, and offering you rewards and money and all type of promises and whatnot, careers. Right? You understand? To serve them. What did he say?
Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers.
That's right. They will walk in the covenant of our fathers. You understand? And Ra'ab, did you find that verse? Uh-huh.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 24 and verse 15.
Okay, so the book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15. Okay.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Choose you this day whom ye will serve. That's right.
Whether the gods which your fathers served
Uh-huh.
that were on the other side of the flood,
Mm-hmm.
or the gods of the Amorites.
That's right.
In whose land ye dwell.
Okay.
But as for me and my house,
ooh, wait, that's the part I love right there.
we will serve Yahweh.
That's right. That's right. You understand? That's what the I.S.U.P.K stands on right there. You understand? We stand on business. All right. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You understand? So now when the oppressor is offering you certain jobs, you understand, that can take you away from the Most High. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You understand? The oppressor wants to give you money, you can serve him. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You understand? That's how you have to be. That's how you really have to be if you want to serve Christ and serve the Most High. You cannot bend or break in the face of the oppressor.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
Verse 21. Mm-hmm. God forbid that we shall forsake the law and the ordinances. We will not hearken to the king's words to go from our religion either on the right hand or the left.
Ooh, you understand? Like he stood up. He stood up to the king's men. You understand? And this is just one example, all right, of why those sons, that family that we spoke of, you know what I'm saying, that was tortured so horrendously, were able to stand in, you know what I'm saying, to stand on business and be courageous in front of the oppressor because of a solid leader. You understand? A solid leader. Just thinking today, what leaders do we have that literally will stand on business and stand on principle?
Right.
We have none. We have none in the modern world. You understand? We have none in the world, but there is one man. There is one man, you understand, who has taught us, and that's Commander Junior YAHANNA. You understand? Who stands on business, all right, and who holds on to the scriptures, all right. And what he do with that? He taught other men, he taught other sisters to serve the Lord, taught them to hold on to the truth, all right, and not bend to the oppressor's will, all right. Very good, very good. And let's get another scripture real quick. Let's go to 1 Timothy 4:18.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia, there is no verse 18 on 1 Timothy, chapter 4.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I wrote it wrong. My apologies. Huh? No, that was not it. It was something with the fathers, Salakia. I wrote it wrong. My apologies. I had it. Salakia for that. I don't have that precept. All right. Well, so like it for that. But let's keep going. Okay. So now we have this strong leader, all right, who stands on business, who stands on principle, all right, and will not bend in front of the oppressors. Okay. So now let's also see some of the history that this man led to, okay, which will also lead to why we are holding this memorial today. Okay. So now let's go back to the Apocrypha. All right. So like let's go to book of First Maccabees. All right, let's go to the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, and let's start us up at verse 7.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 7. And they saw the camp of the heathen, that it was strong and well harnessed, and the compassed round about with horsemen, and these were expert of war.
Okay, so now we're reading here. Now it got to a point where the oppression, understand, was just so bad. The oppression of the Greeks, understand, on the Israelites was just so bad. All right, where now they started to rebel. They started to rebel. You understand? And the Greeks weren't having it. The Greeks weren't having it no more. They got tired of it, right? Because they started to get embarrassed. All right. And now remember, now Israelites, they're not, in this context, they're not soldiers like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like farmers. They're workmen. They're blacksmiths. Right. But now they're standing up to the oppressors, and they're winning. They're winning. All right. So now the oppressors like, you know what? We're gonna shut it down. Similar to now in today's time, right? Where, well, say like you have a few black men who might be up to no good, right? And then Karen wants to place a phone call, and then what happens? You'll go from one cop to bringing in
SWAT,
5 cops
to
bringing in the SWAT team, just to make sure you shut it. They shut it all the way down, right? All right, good. So now keep going.
Verse 8. Then said Judas to the men that were with him, fear ye not their multitude, neither be ye afraid of their assault.
That's right. Don't fear this multitude. Don't fear their numbers. All right. Don't fear the numbers. We're not going to fear the oppressor, right? And why is that? We're not going to fear the oppressor. Why?
Because it's the Father we fear.
That's right. Because the Father we fear. Good. Keep going.
Remember how our fathers were delivered in the Red Sea, when Pharaoh pursued them with an army.
That's right. They also, not only did they fear the Father, they also knew of the stories from back then. You understand? They knew of the stories from back then. They knew of the stories of Moses. Right? And he said what? And delivered in the Red Sea when Pharaoh pursued them with an army. And Pharaoh had great numbers too. Right? But they also knew who they were serving. They knew the true living God. You understand? Keep going.
Now, therefore, let us cry unto heaven. If
Go ahead.
Peradventure.
Yes, peradventure.
The Lord will have mercy upon us, and remember the covenant of our fathers, and destroy this host before our face this day.
That's right. And so now, listen to that. He prayed to the Most High. Understand? He said, now, therefore, let us cry unto heaven, if peradventure the Lord will have mercy upon us. You understand? Lord willing. Because there's a chance that we might not make it out of here. We might not make it back. But we're not worried about that. You understand? We're not worried about making it back. We're worried about serving the Most High. Okay? And hopefully he'll have mercy on us. All right? And he will remember the covenant of our fathers and destroy the army or the host before our face this day. All right? Keep going.
Con. That so all the heathen, so that all the heathen may know that there is one who delivered and saveth Israel.
That's right. So that all the heathen may know. You understand? Now, what does that remind us of when we see this? So that all the heathen may know that there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel. What does that remind us of? Huh? Let's see then. Okay.
It reminds me of the prayer we say in the beginning of
There
class.
you go. That's right. Let's go to Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83. All right. Psalms 83. Let's start us off at verse 15.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 15. Chapter 83, verse 15.
You know what, Salakia? Start us off at verse 13.
Con, verse 13. Oh my God, make them like a wheel, as the stumble before the wind.
That's right.
As the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
Go ahead.
So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm.
Right.
Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name.
That's right.
Oh Yahweh.
Yep.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish.
And what?
And perish.
And what?
And perish.
That's right. And perish. You understand? Let this army before us, let this host perish. Let these other nations, these other heathens who have us in captivity, let them perish. You understand? Keep going.
That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
That's right. Clap that up. You understand? Clap that up. That's what he was praying for as well, right? You're not praying that these heathens, these other nations, that they love us and they will finally respect us. You understand? They'll finally respect us and have a change of heart. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Let our God, the most high power, deal with them. You understand? We don't have to lift up a hand, but if he wants us to, then so be it. Most high in Christ. You understand? All right, well, let's get back.
It's like it. Back to Maccabees.
Yes.
Maccabees. Con. First Maccabees, verse 12. Then the strangers lifted up their head, their eyes, and saw them coming over against them. Wherefore they went out of the camp to battle.
That's right.
But they that were with Judas sounded their trumpets.
Okay, and so now if you read further on, you will see essentially how they had this rebellion led to war. It's led to war, you understand? All right. And essentially they prevailed. Okay, let's go down. Let's drop that. Let's go down to verse 25.
Con. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 25. Thus Israel had a great deliverance that day.
That's right. They had a great deliverance that day. You understand? They stood up to the oppressors. You understand? They were following after the Most High power. You understand? And they won. They won. All right. Keep going.
Verse 26. Now all the strangers that had escaped come and told Lysias,
Yes.
What had happened.
Think of it almost like lice.
Who when he heard thereof was confounded and discouraged, because neither such things as he would were done unto Israel, nor such thing as the king commanded him were come to pass.
That's right. So now they were confused. It's like, wait a minute, we sent out an order for these people to be dealt with. You understand? We sent out. We sent out the SWAT team to deal with these people. What happened? You understand? These people are supposed to be under our feet right now. You understand? We're supposed to be doing them like George Floyd. You understand? That's how we supposed to do them. Shalom, brother. You understand? Like I'm confused.
Right.
And they were nervous about it. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, therefore, following, Laius gathered together 70,000 choice men of foot and 5,000 horsemen, that he might subdue them.
Oh wow! So now first we had the SWAT team. The SWAT team didn't work out. So now we're gonna bring in the army. All right, keep going.
Khan. Verse 29. So they came into Idumea.
Yes, Edom. Thank you, Idumea.
Khan. So they came into Idumea and pitched their tents at Bethsura, and Judas met them with 10,000 men. And when he saw that mighty army, he prayed and said, Blessed art thou, O Savior of Israel, who didst quell the violence of the mighty man by the hand of thy servant David, and gavest the host of strangers into the hands of Jonathan, the son of Saul, and his armor bearer.
That's right. So now we just saw earlier, right? How they remember the story of Moses, but also they remember the story of David. They remember the story of David, right? Who did quell the violence of the mighty man. Now, who is that mighty man in the scripture? Who's that mighty man? All right, let's read it again. All right. And when he saw that mighty army, he prayed and said, Blessed art thou, O Savior of Israel, who didst quell the violence of the mighty man by the hand of thy servant David.
Goliath.
Very good. That's right. Goliath. Right? They remember the stories. These things were passed down. You understand? As traditions. Okay? Keep going.
Khan. Verse 31. Shut up his army in the hand of thy people Israel.
That's right.
And let them be confounded in their power and horsemen.
Let them be confounded. You understand? Salaki. Shut up the army. Right? Keep going. Keep going.
Khan. Make them to be of no courage, and cause the boldness of their strength to fall away, and let them quake at their destruction.
That's right. You understand? So now, instead of being sore afraid, the leader prayed. The people prayed. You understand? They prayed to the Most High Power, right? For the destruction of their enemies. For now, this army who has their weapons to suddenly be afraid. You understand? Because they see the power that's behind these brothers. All right? Keep going.
Verse 32. Make them to be of no courage, and cause the boldness of their strength to fall away, and let them quake at their destruction. Cast them down with the sword of them that love thee, and let all those that know thy name praise thee with thanksgiving.
So now, and not only did they pray for the destruction of their enemies, you understand, by the hand of the Most High, they also said, if it be thy will, let my sword cut them as well.
All right.
Let my sword cut them as well. You understand? Let my hammers, you understand, break their foots, break their arms. You understand? Break us away from this oppression.
Right.
You understand? Because why? There is a war going on outside. All right. We have enemies who are trying to take their lives, who have absolutely no love and no respect for us. You understand? All right. Very good. Very good. Where we finished off at verse 34, 35.
Salakia, verse 33.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's go down to verse 35.
Khan. This is the book of First Maccabees,
Hold on,
chapter 4.
Salaki, just go ahead read 34 as well.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
So they joined the battle, and there were slain of the host of Laius about 5,000 men.
Mm-hmm.
Even before them were they slain.
Wow. So you see, they had a battle, and the Israelites won. Right? Keep going.
Now, when Laius saw his army put to flight, and the manliness of Judah's soldiers, and how they were ready either to live or die violently,
Mm-hmm.
he went into Antiochia,
Mm-hmm.
and gathered together a company of strangers, and having made his armies greater than it was, he proposed to come again into Judea.
All right, keep going.
Then said Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomfited.
Mm-hmm.
Let us go up to cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary.
All right, so now here we go. So now now we're seeing what some of the things that led to the brothers from earlier, you understand, to their courage, you understand, to continue to serve the Most High. All right. So now we saw this man here, Judas Mattathias, you understand, who gathered people and stood up to the oppressors. All right. When they rebelled, they ended up going to war and they won. They won. You understand? Right. So now it came to the point now where now they were beat. The oppressors left. You understand? All right. Tail between their legs. Now the brothers got time. So now what they say? Let's go down to the temple. Right.
Right.
Let's go down to the temple. Right. Let's go up and cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary. All right. Keep going right there.
Verse 37. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together and went up into Mount
Sion.
Mm-hmm. And when they saw the sanctuary desolate, and the altar profane,
mm-hmm.
and the gates burned up,
mm-hmm.
and shrubs growing in the courts as in a forest,
oh wow,
or in one of the mountains, yea, and the priests' chambers pulled down.
Okay, hold on. So now, when they see that the sanctuary is desolate, what's another word for desolate? What's another? Huh? Destroyed. Right. So now you have destroyed, also like abandoned. Right. Cool. So now, and the altar profaned. You understand? The gates burned up, shrubs growing. Right. So now, think of like the temple, like as a
ancient ruin.
Ancient ruin. Yes, like an ancient ruin, right? But now think of it like modern day, like a college or an apartment complex, right? But now how when you go back and you see it, right? What happens? Like the parking lot, it's all cracked up. You got grass growing everywhere. You understand? Like we saw the altar profane, right? So now we see graffiti. We see graffiti everywhere. You understand? Like you have to understand, like this was their home. This was their home. You understand? Like this is the temple is in their homeland, right? That had been taken over by the oppressor, right? So now they finally get to come back to it, and this is the state that they find it in, right? Just think of it like you can also think of, for instance, like if you go off to work, or you went on vacation or you went out of town, and you come back and your house has just been broken into. It just absolutely destroyed and ransacked. This is what happened to them. This is how they felt about it, right? Keep going.
Verse 37. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together and went up. Salakia. Verse 39.
That's good. Keep going.
Oh. Keep going with 38, sir?
It's fine. Yes.
And when they saw the sanctuary desolate, and the altar profane, and the gates burned up, and shrubs growing in the courts as in a forest, or in one of the mountains, yea, and the priest's chambers pulled down. They rent their clothes and made great lamentation
Mm-hmm.
and cast ashes upon their heads.
That's right, man. They were just so burdened by it. You understand? It's bad if they were they were under oppression, but now to see their not only just their homeland, but their home space. You understand? Their temple. You understand? Like where they had a place that was for their God, a place that they could call their own, was just absolutely desolated. You understand? Keep going.
Khan. And fell down flat to the ground upon their faces,
Mm-hmm.
and blew an alarm with the trumpets, and cried toward heaven.
All right.
Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress until he had cleansed the sanctuary.
Okay, so now remember, now the army left, right? The army lost, but now they're at the temple, and they said there was still some people there at the fortress, right? So now Judas appointed some more men to fight until he had cleansed the sanctuary. So now, what does this mean? Until they cleansed the sanctuary. Does this mean that they went on and got buckets of water and soap? You know what I'm saying? And started washing down the walls? What does this actually mean? Until they cleansed the sanctuary. Sis? That's right. Get that sister a hand. All right? They had to, let's see, in a modern sense, they had to purge the sanctuary. They had to purge the sanctuary, you understand? So any heathens, as the sister said, anybody who did not belong in that temple, you understand? They were compelled to leave. They were compelled to leave. All right? Very good. Very good. Keep going. And also remember now that compelled to leave is not just by word alone. It's not by word alone. You understand? All right. There is a sword and maybe possibly an axe that comes with it as well. All right. But keep going.
Khan, verse 42.
Mm-hmm.
So he chose priests of blameless, Salakia, conservation,
Mm-hmm.
such as
Hold on, blameless what?
Conversation.
There you
Salakia.
go. Conversation. All right.
Such as had pleasure in the law.
Okay, so now when he chose priests, you understand? He chose Levites, okay, of blameless conversation. Now, what is a blameless conversation? Right? A blameless conversation is a blameless conversation is to promote celebrating Christmas
Blah,
or celebrating Thanksgiving,
blah.
right? Or well, it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to live an alternative lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like you had a lot of trauma back then, so it's okay, you know. God's still gonna love you.
Blah.
You understand? Right? Very good. Blameless conversations, you understand? Essentially, leaders who would not sell out to the oppressor. All right? Leaders who kept the law. What does it say right here? Right? They had pleasure in the law. You understand? They followed after the scriptures, okay? This is what they wanted to do. All right? Sisters, the brothers, please, like, hand the brothers food. You did? Okay, no sweat. The water. Okay, very good, very good. All right, keep going. We're almost done. We're on the home stretch. Brothers, if you hungry, go ahead, eat. Get your place. All right, continue on.
Khan. Verse 43. Who cleansed the sanctuary and brave out
and bear
out the defiled stones into an unclean place.
Okay.
And when as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offerings, which was profane.
Okay, now those defiled stones are the altar, you understand? That was where they would burn the sacrifice, okay? Keep going.
Khan. They thought it was best to pull it down.
That's right.
Lest it should be a reproach to them, because the heathen had defiled it.
Very good.
Salakia.
So now, how did the heathen defile it?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Just by touching it.
I like that. I like just by touching. Okay, but how else? How else did the heathens defile the altar? There you go. That's right. They sacrificed swine. You understand? An unclean animal, an abominable animal. You understand? In that temple, on those altars. All right, keep going.
Khan. Wherefore they pulled it down
Mm-hmm.
and laid up the stones in the mountain of the temple in a convenient place,
Mm-hmm.
until there should come a prophet to shew what should be done with them.
That's right. Okay, now let's skip down. You understand? They had to wait for a prophet, you know what I'm saying, to really give them direction on what to do with those stones, you know what I'm saying, that came from the original temple. All right. So now they're about to rededicate the temple, you understand? They took it back. Okay. So now let's go down to verse 49.
Khan. Verse 49. They made also new holy vessels,
Mm-hmm.
and into the temple they brought the candlestick
Mm-hmm.
and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense and the table.
Okay, cool. So now this is that they brought the candlestick. Okay. Now you would think, you know what I'm saying, like they're talking about a temple, you know what I'm saying, a very large place. Do they need just one candlestick to light it up?
La, sir.
Okay, so now what is this actual candlestick?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Could it just be a lamp? Or torch?
Not quite. Not
Sorry.
quite. Okay, so now, granted, now you will need a lot of candles to light the place up. Remember now, there is like no electricity, you understand, at night. Okay, but now the candlestick that they're talking about is this replica right here. You understand? Granted, now we can't see it on the camera right now, but now if you have a menorah, okay, let's look at a precept for that real quick. All right, because that is the candlestick. Okay, that is like the main one. All right, now granted, one that we have is not as large, you understand, as like the menorah from the ancient days. Okay, so now if we could, let's go to a real quick the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 31.
Khan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 1.
Verse 31.
Oh, Salakia. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold.
Okay, now.
Of
pure gold. Pure gold, man. Ooh, what? I bet that thing was glorious. Pure gold, you understand? Keep going.
Of beaten work shall the candlestick be made.
That's right. They formed that thing themselves. Okay, you understand? They took the blacksmiths. All right, they took the gold and they worked it. You understand? They beat it into exactly how it needed to be. All right, keep going.
Khan. His shaft and his branches and his bowls, his knops, and his flowers shall be of the same.
That's right. Keep going.
And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it.
Okay. So now if you look at our menorah, you understand? Like you have the branch in the middle, and then you have 3 on each side. Okay. That is the actual menorah. You understand? Now, granted, if you go online, you will see another type of menorah. You understand? You can find one, what? And those are not the actual replicas, you understand, from the ancient days. All right.
Tell them the camera went out.
Because the camera went out. The water. Okay, now those so-called menorahs. Those are the Yiddish verse. Oh, the water. Yes. I'll take this one as well. Very good. Okay, as you can see, you have the branch in the middle, and then 3 on each side.
It's like one second. The camera went out, the mic went out, everything went out.
Everything went out. All right. Nor you find that is a Yiddish one, you understand, and that one is that goes to the Yiddish version of Hanukkah, which is called just simply Hanukkah. You understand, where they will they will burn one candle for each day. You understand? But as you can see here, we burn all of our candles according to the scriptures. All right. Very good. Okay, let's get back to Maccabees so we can finish strong.
Slack it.
Uh-huh.
Verse what in Maccabees, sir? Slack it.
No sweat. Okay, we're in the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4. All right.
Slack it. Verse 50. And upon the
Yes.
altar they burnt. Con. Verse 50. And upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, and they might give light in the temple.
That's right. Very good. Very good. Okay. And so now let's finish strong. You understand? Okay, let's finish strong. Now let's go down to verse 56.
Slack it. What book?
Huh?
Slack it. What book?
We're still in the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4.
Chapter 4, verse 56.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days.
That's right. So now, as you can see here, what we're doing, you understand? Like we are in the feast of Hanukkah, you understand? The feast of dedication, which is a span of 8 days. All right. All right. Everything. Remember now, I.S.U.P.K. Everything that we follow, you understand? Everything that we do is out of the Bible, is out from the scriptures. All right. Read it again. Take it from the top. Go ahead.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and offered burnt offerings with the gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise.
Okay, so also, you understand? You might not be at the school, okay? So if you can, have a menorah in your house and burn the candles for a span of 8 days, all right? And also, make sure that you eat. You understand? Have a good dinner. All right, have a nice feast, if you will, okay, if you are able. All right, keep going.
They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold, and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed, and hang doors upon them.
That's right. Okay, so now when you see the scripture here, I know sometimes, especially, you understand, because we are in the month of December, so you might think of to deck the halls and everything like that. But now this is what you're really doing. Okay, you are to decorate the temple. Okay, so now here we are. This is our temple. You understand? This is our school. All right, this is our school. So now we decorate this. We decorate the school. You understand? Like we have new decorations. Okay, I see that. We have a new menorah. Okay, I believe we have other statuettes coming as well that we will use to decorate the school, to decorate the podium. All right, Most High in Christ. Keep it going.
Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for the reproach of the heathen was put away.
That's right. And above all else, you understand, not only are we able to rededicate the temple, you understand, to redecorate the temple, all right, but we're able to do this. Why? Because the reproach of the heathen was put away. You understand? We were able to rebel against the oppression and stop the oppression. You understand? We went to war with him and we won. We won. You understand? Why? Because we came together in the spirit of brotherhood. You understand? But also under the law. All right, under the law of the Most High, to not follow after the ways of the heathens, of our oppressors. Okay, very good. Keep going.
Moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 5 and 12th day of the month, Caslu, with mirth and gladness.
That's right. You understand? They ordained that as a memorial that this be kept. You understand what? Days of dedication in their season from year to year. All right. There was another verse that said that when it was done, and saying this was done in the 9th month. in the 9th month. Okay, so now if you go from the Israelite calendar from the 9th month, all right, in the beginning of the calendar starts in April, the 9th month would be what
Salakia.
in today's time?
In today's time,
Uh-huh.
the 9th month would be September.
In today's time,
Oh, based off of the
Israelite
scripture,
calendar, yes.
Khan, the 9th month would be then December.
That's right, December. Okay, and now we are okay. With granted now, we also go to the journals. You understand, to actually get a more of a accurate date. You understand? So now that's why this feast of dedication has started today. Okay, this is the opening of the feast of dedication. Okay, for a span of 8 days that we are to feast. You understand? Come together. All right, and burn the candles. You understand? As a memorial to help us to remember the story of gaining the temple back, and also to remember those brothers who stood against the oppressor as well, okay, and gave their lives for the Most High. All right, Most High in Christ. With that, were there any other comments or questions, sis? Huh? Yes. Just in case, you understand? I realized the camera did go out. You understand? When we talk about the menorah, the candlestick, this is the replica of the candlestick. You understand? With the shaft, the one shaft in the middle, all right, and the 3 branches on each side. Okay. Again, you might see a menorah that has like 9 or 16 and everything like that, 12. It is not the real one. Okay. Again, this is the closest to the menorah from the ancient days. All right, Most High in Christ. All right, and with that, you understand, this is the opening of the Feast of Hanukkah. You understand? I am your priest from the east, Adar Moth. You understand? And this is the I.S.U.P.K. Israelite School Universal Practical Nar, start on 1 West, 125th Street, Hall, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. You understand? And with that, we'll pass the class off to Priest and Officer Napashra Ive.
Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, they will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation, well, we're right now currently in the Feast of Dedication, also known as Hanukkah. We have the closing of that feast in the space of 8 days. That'll be Friday, December the 8 days from today. All right. Reminder, Akim and Akwathian to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amijah. Amijah Shabbat. Amijah. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. What we said to you in the English is, may the Lord in the name of Christ bless you. Yad Yom Matat means hands down. Brothers, Sar, turn to the sisters. Sisters, Amijam means stand. Brothers, we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amijam Shabbat, Amijam, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatan Ba'Hashem Yahushai. What we said was, may the Lord in the name of Christ, Salakia, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Ayad Yomatat means hands down. Class dismissed.